A growing storm brewing in Washington after Senate Majority Leader Reid warned today that the government could perhaps go over that fiscal cliff. Now just 5 days until everyone's taxes go up in this country. How much for the average American family? Here's our chief White House correspondent, Carle, tonight.
President Obama cut short his Hawaiian vacation, rushing back to Washington where storm clouds, real storm clouds, are gathering over the Capitol. Instead of deal-making, it's name-calling. The top Democrat in the Senate accusing the Republican Speaker of the House of running a dictatorship. They say they haven't given up, but it sure sounds that way.
I don't know time-wise how it can happen now.
Here we are, once again, at the end of the year, staring at a crisis we should have dealt with literally months ago.
Vice President Biden made a rare appearance in the Senate, not to negotiate.
I do. Congratulations, Senator.
But to swear in a new Democratic senator from Hawaii, a vote the White House will need if the Senate ever gets around to voting on a plan to avert the fiscal cliff. In the House, even less going on. The only hopeful words from the House chaplain looking for some divine help.
As this chamber lies silent still, we pray for hope.
Without agreement soon, nearly everybody takes a hit. A school teacher with 2 kids and a salary of $43,000, for example, will face a tax hike of more than $3,000. Members of Congress helped get us into this mess, and they'll pay too. With incomes of $174,000, they'll pay some $7,500 more in taxes. As for the super rich, well, consider basketball phenom LeBron James. He makes about $53 million, but could see his taxes go up by more than $2.4 million next year alone. And it's not just taxes. On January 1st, unemployment benefits expire for some 2 million people.
We're joined now here in New York by our chief White House correspondent, Carle, like the ring to it with your name. And let me ask you this, because a lot of people are watching saying, stop messing around in Washington. That's a lot of money, a lot of tax money at stake here.
Oh, and this would be the first big tax hike we have seen in more than 20 years, David. There's a lot of talk about a potential meeting at the White House. The president came all the way back from Hawaii, cut short the vacation, left the family back. No meeting scheduled yet, but I would expect that you will see congressional leaders sometime over the next 24, 36 hours come to the White House. One last-ditch effort to at least stop these tax hikes from going into effect and extend those unemployment benefits, but absolutely no guarantee at all that it can be done.
And some speculation that meeting could be tomorrow.
Yes.